Hi and welcome to the second video in using forums to drive traffic. As I mentioned in the first one, you need to find forums, and I showed you how to do that by using a simple search on Google. You then need to check the forums to make sure that they're relevant and that they're getting regular posts by lots of different members of the forum. You need to read the rules and check what you are allowed to do and make sure that you can have a signature in your post. You also need to make sure that when you do join the forums that you introduce yourself and do it properly. Don't just go in and start spamming the forum, because that is how people get themselves banned from forums. Now, if you remember, I was talking about joining a photography forum because it was something I was interested in. I did find that some people, even though they said they were not allowed to, some people were putting links into their signatures. Now, I went away and actually verified the email for that forum, and I come to the page where I can update my profile. They ask for a few words about yourself. They ask here if you've got instant messaging, sort of ICQ, MSN, Skype, AIM, Yahoo Messenger, to put in your title or username for that if you want to. Now, if you're going to use forums for getting traffic to your sites, then it's not a bad idea to have one of these contact details in there, because it can, help to get you even more traffic, because members can get hold of you without you being on the forum and them having to leave messages. It's also asked for a few details about myself, where I live, hobbies. Obviously, if you're going to join a forum and it's to do with your niche, and your niche is dogs, photography, whatever, and they ask what your hobbies are, make sure you get something in there about why you're in that forum. Now, it's pointless me putting down, say if I'm in a dog niche, putting down breeding cats. I mean, it just doesn't sit right, does it? Now, obviously, they're also sometimes going to ask for your occupation. Whatever you do, don't put in there internet marketer unless you're in an internet marketing forum, because the alarm bells will go to some of the administrators in there. And if people check out your details and they can see you're an internet marketer, the first thing they're going to see is try and look to see what you're trying to sell them. Now, I've actually put that I'm a carer because I am a full-time carer for my wife, so I can put that in quite openly. Now, just save the changes I've made. I know a lot of you know how to do all this, but what I'm trying to do and cover in these videos is people that don't know how to do this as well. So please stick with me if you know what I'm doing, because you never know, you may find some information. Now, I want to go back to that page because there's something interesting I just realised I missed out. Yeah, as I was saying, please stick with me even if you know all this stuff, because I may say something that you've missed somewhere before or are not aware of how to do something. You can learn off anyone, so stick with this because there's something here. Now, if you remember, it said in the rules to this in the last video you could not link to affiliate sites and to a number of other sites. Now, in the profile details, it's got here homepage URL. If you would like to let other visitors to this site know the URL of your own website, enter it here. They're giving you permission to put in a link to your website. What they're doing, they're actually giving you permission to put a link to your homepage or your site. Now, at the moment, I've not put anything in here because I don't have a landing page or a site or a blog set up for photography at the moment, but probably something I'll do in the near future. Once you've done that, then what you want to do is go onto the forums. Now, if you notice, I'm not setting up any signature at all on my details, because this is one of the mistakes a lot of people go and make. They go in, set up a signature and make it so obvious that it's linking to a site, but this is the proper way to do it. Okay, so what you need to go in is find one of the discussions that's happening. Now, how about talk basics? Let's have a look at that. There we go. Go into here, and what you're looking for is you're looking to become helpful in the forum. You're looking to become a useful member of the forum as well. And what you're looking to do is, to start with, you're looking to find and take part in maybe 5 to 10 threads or discussions, but only those with less than 20 replies or comments. So, there's a lot down here. Look, there's only 4 replies there, 6, 2. And the reason for that, you want to try and be on the first page in the discussions, because everyone will start reading the first few answers and that's where you want to be. Now let's have a look here. What we've got here, links to information for beginners. Oh, that's a sticky, but might be worth having a look at this and see if anyone else put any comments. Right, now for some reason no one's put any comments on this sticky, so I'm not gonna go in there and do that. And one of the first posts that you want to make is on the forums, is in the one where the welcome forum, it's called here. It might be called start here. It says, please start a thread and introduce yourself. Just say hello to everyone else. We're the friendliest forum on the internet, so we promise to make you feel very welcome. So obviously you need to go in and make a post. You need to become friendly. You need to be selling yourself. You need to be doing that almost what they term under the radar. You need to become useful to the forum. Okay, now once you've done that, what I would suggest to do is go back in to the main forum. As I mentioned, pick between 5 and 10 threads that have got less than 20 replies to, or 20 comments on, and then start to put some comments on there yourself. Now what have we got here? I'm looking for posts. 1, 2, photo montage, any help please? Well, I could now go off and actually, where it's asking for help, if this is the only one you can find, you could do a quick search in photo montage on Google and try and get in what this person's asking help for, and see if you can find some information, come back and post the information, or even just give them the link, because they'll then see that you're helping them. Right, there's one with 8 here, Lloyd's photography competition. Right, has anyone seen the pictures on the Lloyd's website? The feature picture of the week and the winner gets a prize. I think it's just me, or are the winning pics just awful? And there's some more information. I mean, you could put a post in here saying something like, hi, thanks for the information, I'm going to go over and have a look. I'll see if I agree with your view on the pics, or if I agree that it's well worth joining for. Something like that. You could start off with something like that just to get you into the swing of things. You may want to read the first few though, because there's one here that says competition entry deadline was September the 30th. I mean, but don't worry about that, because you could go down here and you could put something, oh, I just had a look at that site, just realised it's the 30th, I've missed it. I wish I'd taken part in that competition because the pictures were so awful, I'm sure I could have got a prize, something like that. But the real ones you want to look for, and the ones where you're going to get the most feedback from, are the ones that are asking for help. Okay, help needed security guards calendar. Now, got the word help there. This guy or this person is after something. Right, so I'm looking to set up a photo shoot to do a calendar for charity, and he's asking for some help with portrait or glamour shots because he's never done anything like this. So basically you could go off, do a search on Google and say, look, there's a great link here that I read the other day, this might help you out, and away you go. And soon people start to realise that your name is popping up quite regular, and they're getting their questions answered. They're going to start looking at you. They're going to start clicking on the link that you eventually put in your answers and help, and the traffic's going to come. Not only is the traffic going to come, it's going to be highly targeted traffic that you have built up of people that could see you are someone of value. And that is what you're looking to create in the forums. So what you need to do is go in, register with the forums, put your first post in there saying, hi, I've just joined the forum today, blah blah blah, I'm interested in this, I've done that, I've done this. Okay, keep it simple but make it friendly. Then what you need to do is say, go and find 5 to 10 threads that have got less than 20 replies or comments to them. Try and see if you can help and put some good content in there, and your name will soon start to become well known around the forum. Now in the next video, what I want to talk to you about is actually setting up your signature. I'll show you how that's done, and I'll also give you some sort of almost like a rota of how you can use forum marketing using maybe 2 or 3 forums every day, and it will only take you maybe an hour or so to do it each day, and you'll start to get some real traffic from there. And that traffic is going to be targeted, and that traffic is going to have buyers in there as well. Okay, so in the next video I'm going to show you how to set up your signature and start getting that traffic. Okay, bye for now.